Good afternoon and welcome back to the 2022 PGA Championship here at Southern Hills Country Club, Tulsa, Oklahoma. We are pleased to be joined by Tommy Fleetwood. Tommy just posted a 300 par 67 here in his final round. Tommy, 5 spectacular birdies coming in. Found a great groove. What do you do now? I mean, do you hold out any hope that you can get in the mix somehow here, or is there anything there?
No, I haven't even. I haven't even contemplated that. I think. I mean, I'm going to be happy wherever I finish, and yeah. I mean, I don't. No, I've never thought it was enough, but it was great. Sort of after. I was just saying, once I got off the bogey train on 11, where I managed to hit the green in 2-putt 11, things picked up, and just to have a finish like that, and yeah, like I've the juices flowing down the back nine, where I was never in contention, but you're still trying to get the best finish you can, and majors mean a lot to everyone, and to have what's going to be the best result of the year so far in a major, yeah, is great. So yeah, I'm happy sort of with however that finishes up.
Perfect. Let's hit the ground for some questions. Phil on 4.
How pleasing is it actually, Tommy, as you say, in the context of the season, to have a result like this, and especially in a major?
Yeah, keep practicing well, keep doing a lot of good things. I think I'm showing a lot of consistency, which is kind of like how I feel like I've always, played when I've played my best. I feel like I've sort of had a good level of consistency, and I've lacked for a good period of time. I've lacked like the really high end results, like a top 5 or top 3 or wins. So today's good, just to have work that you're doing like pay off, and I'll wake up tomorrow and I'll start practicing again and keep going. But it's I think no matter how well you're working and how hard you're working, I think without like results and like positive things happening, it's always more difficult the next day to just get up and feel like you are doing the right things and have confidence in that. So yeah, I'm pleased with how things are working out, and this hopefully is just another step in going that way.
Let's go straight across on 3, Derek.
Tommy, you alluded to it a little, but do you feel this might be the high-end result you're looking for, to kick-start things, with what's coming up as well?
One of them, yeah. I think, look, I mean, we're 2 majors into the year as well. The Masters was my best finish that I've ever had in a Masters. This is my best finish I've had at the PGA. If I can keep that trend going, then the other 2 should be like decent weeks. But it's good to see, like, especially in a major, in like the toughest tests, how that actually pans out. Like last week, I mean, I finished 59th, but I shot 12 under, and I felt like I could have played a different sort of setup and actually, shot the same score, because I felt like I hit it really well and just didn't score at all. So to come out in a major and play solid and do that, yeah, it gives you a boost and gives you some confidence going into the next period. I mean, it's busy now, and 2 majors left. Every week is a big event always these days, and yeah, it's nice that I'm sort of racking up what I feel is like really good golf. Again, this is, whether I finished 5th today or 20th or 25th, I'd have felt like I've put 4 more days of, I've played very similar, like every day. Not really having one sort of round where I can't seem to get it round and I'm hitting it all over the place. So again, they're more positives, and keep pushing on.
Let's go back left on 9.
We talk about turning points, and you're saying about how it's been very similar, but can those 5 birdies be that turning point? Can you sort of trick yourself into thinking that?
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather make 5 birdies than 5 bogeys. I think that's a better turning point. But like I said, I think the course has been a really good setup this week. And at any point, you can just. I started with 3 bogeys yesterday, and Like I was so pleased with yesterday's round that I started that way and shot 1 under basically yesterday, and today again just kept going. Probably a sign of that I'm feeling more confident that I can just keep going and trust that it'll probably turn itself around in the end. I'm not going to keep making bogeys, and we'll see. I mean, the funny thing is with golf, like whether you've won this week or missed the cut or finished 5th, 6th, wherever it is, you get up next week and you start afresh. But I think, yeah, more than anything, I think doing that sort of on the back 9 today down the stretch and actually getting the best out of the day and the finish is something that I'm really chuffed about. I did the same at Hilton Head. I had a really good Sunday there where I putted great, and I was only 2 shots off the winning score there. So I think, yeah, from an outside perspective, and if you look at the bigger picture, which we never do because we're so like obsessed with how to get better, I think it's looking good.
We're going to go to Phil again on 4.
Just out of interest, Tommy, what is your sort of schedule going forward leading up to the US Open?
Playing next week, and then Porsche in Hamburg, and then I'll have a week off at home before the US Open.
And how much are you looking forward to, obviously, the Open being at St Andrews this year, special 150th?
Yeah, it'll be cool, won't it? I love the Open. Like it gives me a buzz every time it comes around. I love St Andrews, and I think everybody is just so excited about that event and what it's going to be about. I think it's great. It's great to be a part of it, and I think everybody will appreciate what like a spectacle it is and how meaningful that is. But at the same time, when I'm there, I'll just get my head down and try and do my best. But favourite tournament at my favourite course, I'll be very excited to play.
And you're not running off to catch a flight, are you? I mean, it's not. Nobody's exactly.
Justin's actually waiting for me. Justin Rose is waiting for me now, so I'll leave eventually.
Tommy, how big a test has the last couple of years been for you, patience-wise? Watching slip down the rankings. And
yeah, I think part of life, I guess, is you have your good times and your bad times. I've never stopped working. I've always been trying my best, whether I've got it right or wrong. I've always felt like I've been working really hard, and yes, it's difficult because you're not performing how you want to, or you're not getting out of it what you want to, or your game isn't really, even close to being able to compete at the highest level. So it's always like it's always a struggle in that sense. But I think everybody that gets to a certain level is with the right information are by far good enough to come out the other side, and hopefully that's what I'm doing. I mean, it's not been like a humongous like slump. It's just not been very good at all, and not how I want to play the game. It's not I don't really want to be as mediocre as I have been. So I'm trying to pick things up and be the player that I want to be, and try and win the biggest events.
Tommy, you've been too kind with your time.
Yeah,
thanks
probably.
for your week with us.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate it.